DJ Fergie has been living and working in the UK now for almost a decade. He's originally from Northern Ireland and has become one of the most sought-after DJs in the world. A resident for God's Kitchen for almost as long as it's been running, Fergie is a familiar face on the UK dance scene. As well as DJing all over the world, Fergie has also found time to produce some of the best-known hard house tracks of the past few years. Last year, he joined the Radio 1 team, taking his harder, faster approach to a grateful mainstream audience.
Global Gathering last year, obviously it was the first festival God's Kitchen had done. It was a massive, massive success. It was just unbelievable, do you know what I mean? It was a brilliant day, you know, the whole, you just couldn't see, and you know, everybody, everywhere you looked, there was just loads of people going mad. My highlight at Global Gathering last year, I mean, I've DJ'd at a few festivals and it probably seems quite cheesy, but seeing Neil's face when I'm on the turntables, do you know what I mean, and seeing him on the microphone, because I'd seen him working on it for a long time, and just seeing him pull it off, and you know, he really did pull it off big time. And I think, you know, that's something that I'll remember, and hope there's big ugly mugs like that this year too. I've played for God's Kitchen for longer anyway, you know, from starting off doing the Planet in Coventry, when God's Kitchen went there and getting paid 20 quid. And Chris going mad at me for being late and stuff, so. It's just gone from strength to strength, really. I mean, it was really, really good at the Sanctuary, where they had, you know, they had 3 different rooms. But obviously, Codes just, you know, really let God's Kitchen make its mark. Sound system's unbelievable. I still get them to turn it up, like, and, you know, James just laughs at me because he does. He just keeps turning it up. Most promoters say, well, we can't turn it up anymore, we can't turn it up anymore. But, you know, James will just keep turning it up and turning it up because he knows he can. My ears are wrecked the next day, like. It is one of the best systems I've ever played on throughout the whole world. You know, they've got everything from the Pioneer CD players, 4 decks, mixer, all the different effects units. It's really, really unique, like. You know, I know they've got something pretty special lined up for the sound system at the festival as well, so that should be pretty cool. I would like to play everywhere, you know what I mean, but I played in Ministry, I played in the bar downstairs. So then, a good night then. And nobody was there.
Fergie's connection with God's Kitchen is so strong, he was their exclusive resident at Amnesia in Ibiza last year.
I think at the end of the day, when you're playing to a big crowd like sort of Amnesia, you've got to sort of give everybody what they want instead of getting on your high horse about being a superstar DJ and playing what you want. You're a fucking DJ at the end of the day, let's fucking have it.
Well, everybody knows me for sort of, you know, playing pretty hard, but over the past sort of 2 years, really, my sound's got a lot slower. Some people say it's got a lot more growing up and stuff. I mean, it's still a fun sound, it's still a party sound. I mean, the majority of people are just, they're loving it, you know what I mean? It's fresh for them. I've got my next thing coming out on Duty Free, so that's coming out in April. It's still pretty tough, but I mean, I've slowed it right down. I mean, from making stuff at 140 odd, this is 135. It seems slower than what it is, you know what I mean? It's quite chunky, and I'm really, really pleased with it. I'm going through Australia, got Sydney, Perth, Melbourne, and then I've got Hong Kong, Tokyo, China, Shanghai, and then home. I don't fly away too often. I just don't like flying, you know what I mean? Everybody says to me, oh, is it because of the terrorists? And it's not, it's the engines. Once you're up, you're fucked. Why should somebody go to Global Gathering in 2002? Because if you were there last year and you enjoyed it, you're going to absolutely clean your pants this year.